Next.
Is that you or me?
Another. Me. I got another Top Gear thing. Yay!
Again? My God.
Twitter is awful to have during a radio show. You know what? I'm keeping my phone near me because I think it's really funny. 9 times out of 10, whenever we start to do a pre-record, Robin's gonna call. Like, she has some kind of radar.
Yes. Yes.
So I'm keeping it near me so I can laugh, because if she does it again, it's just gonna be way too funny. But anyway, speaking of snakes.
Yes. Oh, that was nice. You called Janie a boob and then calling Robin a snake.
I did not call Janie a boob, and I'm not calling Robin a snake. There is no way to segue. So I just kind of have to make one up and make everyone go, did I miss something?
Oh my goodness. Oh.
Jesus. Okay, so before anyone gets insulted and starts, like, pounding at my door with pickaxes. Wait, that is a word. Oh my god, I got it right! Pitchforks and torches. Belinda is the one that is actually insulting you. So...
I'm just putting 2 and 2 together and getting 4 here.
Well, no, you got 5, because that's not my intention.
Well, I don't know.
Speaking of snakes. Belinda, you ever stop and think that maybe we have way too much fun doing this?
Pretty much every week. But that's okay.
Okay. As long as I'm not the only one. Okay, anyway, so, speaking of snakes. I'm tired of these mother effing snakes on a mother effing plane. Sorry, I had to do it. Man tries to sneak snakes. Ooh, try saying that one 3 times fast. On a plane, TSA says. On August 29th. A Miami International Airport passenger is in trouble after being caught with snakes in his pants. Wah, wah, wah. While trying to board a flight, the Transportation Security Administration, for those of you who ever wanted to know what TSA meant, like me, said Monday the seven cold-blooded reptiles, so either this man is very endowed or they're talking about actual snakes.
Oh.
Sorry. The 7 cold-blooded reptiles were discovered on the male passenger by security scanners on August 25th. It was not clear where in the man's pants the snakes were hidden, or if the snakes were venomous. The unidentified passenger didn't stop at sneaking snakes on a plane, authorities allege. He also had 3 tortoises hidden. I wonder if it was Tex and whatever her name was. In a nylon bag concealed in his pants. TSA spokesman John Allen said, the exotic animals were confiscated by the U.S. Department of Fish and Wildlife, and the man was arrested for trafficking illegal wildlife. The story originally appeared on NBCMiami.com.
Where do I start with the questions? Oh my god.
Start at the very beginning. Why?
No, I don't think that was going to be the first question. It was going to be, how many snakes? 7?
Yeah.
And tortoises in his pants. Okay, surely he's not putting them all at the front. So, I'm thinking if there's someone walking around with a bulge that big in the back of their pants, you're probably going to be going... What's that smell? I don't smell anything. That's a bit strange. Excuse me, sir, could we check what's in your pants? Secondly, which person got the job of actually taking the wildlife and putting them somewhere else? Because I would have been putting 3 pairs of gloves on to pick those animals up, besides the fact that they're snakes, because snakes are just a little bit blah. But, you know, the poor snake, it's gonna need therapy. It's gonna need that cow lady from, like, last week's show to talk them down. Because, I mean, if I was a snake and I'd been jammed into some guy's pants for that amount of time, you know, I would have been biting, for one. And secondly, I'd be going, oh my god, my eyes! I need bleach!
And then, next thing you know, there would be snake suicide, and this snake jumped off of the tallest building in Australia.
Yeah, 'cause, oh, poor snakes. And the tortoises, you know, they can't even run away. You know, they'd be like, I'm running as fast as I can, man.
I've been here for 3 days!
Oh
my god. No, see, my first thought was, man, that would be a great pickup line, though. You want to see my snake? And he meant it.
Yeah, but, yeah, no. That's just wrong.
I like the fact that they felt the need to throw in there that they didn't know where in the man's pants the snakes were, and they didn't know if they were venomous or not. I'm sorry, but how many levels of flippin' insane do you have to be to shove a venomous snake down your pants? Do you have no... Do you not want to reproduce at all? Because you're subjecting very, very sensitive equipment to a venomous snake.
Well, I'm thinking it might do us all a bit of a favour, because, you know, stupid people breed really quickly. So,
Yes.
you know, then there's just more stupid people. And then we get better stories for our show. But... No, we only had one. We're not having, like, 6.
True. But we did breed rather quickly.
Yeah, but, you know, young and stupid. Young and stupid's okay. It's just when
Yes.
you're older and you're even more stupid that it's, like, unforgivable.
Yes.
Okay, I'll take the next one and I'll try and get it done reasonably quickly so we can fit in the one after this one. Because...
Speaking of dogs...
Yeah, speaking of dogs, with no person's name intended on that one. Okay, pet owners panicked by new dog laws banning dangerous breeds from August 30. The RSPCA has received dozens of calls from frightened pet owners who fear their dogs will be mistakenly killed under the Victorian government's new law. The government will today introduce the law ending the amnesty on registering restricted dog breeds following the death of 4-year-old Ayan Cole, who was mauled to death by a neighbour's pit bull mastiff in her home 2 weeks ago at St Albans. The legislation will also make pit bull crosses a restricted breed. Under the new rules, any pit bulls not registered after August 29 can be destroyed. A standard for identifying pit bull terriers will also be released to prevent dogs escaping because of uncertainty over their breed. Okay, that didn't make much sense to me, but anyway. RSPCA Victoria Chief Executive Maria Mercurio said that while she welcomed the government's move to protect the community from dangerous dogs, it was extremely difficult to identify dog breeds by sight and mistakes could be made. It's a very dangerous way to be going about this, she said. Even so-called experts have difficulty determining exact breeds, particularly with crossbreeds. Unless you do DNA testing, even then it's very difficult if you have a number of breeds that have been crossed. She said the organisation has received dozens of calls from worried pet owners. People are frightened that their dogs will be mistaken for a pit bull or a dangerous breed, when in fact they are not. Ms. Mercurio said there should be incentives such as registration discounts for people who train and socialise their dogs. While legislation is important and we support the government in that, we would like to see an equal emphasis on educating our community so that we have good, responsible pet owners, she said. A dangerous dog hotline has been opened for people to report dogs they believe to be restricted. Yeah.
That's sad. That is sad.
Well, I think what's ended up happening with this one is the pet owner actually did get charged. And that's rightfully so. I mean, the dog went into this little girl's yard, and I think it actually went into their home and mauled her. So...
Man, that's